What's up, guys? It's me, Nissa. Welcome to the channel. You ever get in the market and you see this big old pump just out of nowhere? How do people find this? Because the party already got started. So this looks more like a pump, but to find the stocks that are like right here before the party gets started, because then up here, that's pretty much when the cops come. Basically anything is like you hear of someone having a party in the rumor mill, and then more and more people come. Obviously it's the same thing with the stock market. So here's all the talking, like, oh yeah, I'm just totally gonna be a party, and then everybody shows up, and right here is where the cops came. Theoretically, it's the psychology of it. So how do we find the party? So, in essence, how do we find the party? Because I want to go to the party. Little gem I'm going to show you guys, Finviz.com. This is a very powerful financial tool that I just found out about recently, and it's like, man, it's just like an overview of the entire market. Right here we have the heat map. These are the different sectors of the industries, the sectors, the bigger names. Basically whatever's green, that's where the money's at. If it's red, same thing. So we want to go where the money's at, just like anybody else. So you can either go to a sector, say like everything's green, or to like stay away from a sector because it's basically all red. Another thing you want to look for are the top losers of the day, new lows, and all of this, because those usually tend to bring a recovery period. And also you can get in way lower than usual. So you go to this top left where it says screener and get off the ads. Oh, I got the ads. Okay, so we're gonna go to I go with technical, so actually let's just hit all. So what we want to do, market cap, you can do anything from small to mega. I'm just gonna go with any, because the market cap doesn't necessarily mean anything for me per se. I like to stay near lower price stocks. One, because they're more volatile. Two, they're more affordable. And they usually have some crazy parties. I'm gonna say under 5. Now, you can also go to performance, and you can say, if it was up today, if it was down, positive, under percentage or over, right? So we'll go with today's up. It's up today, and we're gonna go with average volume. Really, you should stay up more towards the mid to higher volumes, because then you actually have things moving. There's more shares being thrown in, more people, so usually things move a lot faster. If you're in any sort of like penny stocks or anything, make sure you're going at least over 100k volume, because really anything under that, it's just like it probably won't move much, or it could, crash with like one big sell wall really easily. So now that we have our volume, we're going to go to industry and click stocks only. I mean, this thing, you can do so much with it. This is just an example. So this is all the stocks today that were up under $5, had over 100k, and were just stocks. So there was 119 total, right? But check this out. Go to Signal. Unusual volume. We had 32 stocks that had unusual volume that were up today and all that. So now we want to check out the charts. So we're going to click here to charts, and it's going to bring up all of the charts, which is amazing visually that you can just like look at all of them at once. So let's see. We can see that this broke out today and already sold off. This looks really good. JFU. We got an island reverse, so it's looking like right here, way back a few months ago, and tons of green volume for no reason, which means this thing can equally pop off even higher. And look, we have like no selling off November through now, barely anything on the radar. So I'm definitely going to be looking into that one much closer. This one sold off today. You see how it broke out already. EDTK. This one also looks kind of interesting, something I'm going to look into further. This one had a ton of volume. You can see it broke out really high, so that already ran. You don't want to go in chasing these, right? Because that's how we get hurt. This one broke out and then broke out even higher. Now see, they can break out higher the next day, but usually they have like this one good pump and then they start to cool off, depending. HSTO. Wow, this looks good too. Look at all that volume. I'm definitely going to be looking at that one closer. And I got the ads again. And this one, very interesting. There's like no volume at all on this radar. At all. Definitely something I'm going to look at just because I'm curious. This one broke out. As you can see, we had a huge dip, right? And a ton of more green volume, which means it's going to start picking back up. So I'm going to look at that one as well. TNP. Okay, so this looks interesting as well. Oh, it's got a double bottom, which means it's reached its support twice. Which means really the only place it should go is up. That's also a good thing to know. Let's check this out. Wow. So we had a ton of selling today, but the market has been absolutely awful this entire week. So, that can happen. But looking at this further, let's check out some other ones. seeing any buy-ins, so quite interesting. This blue. Okay, so we have an island reversal right here where pretty much everything just sells off. That, or it was a reverse split where it just like starts up here in the green and then just like way down here, right? And yet it was green volume. Might have been a split. So then it takes a while for them to usually recover, but then when things do a reverse stock split, those are great opportunities to buy shares at a much lower cost. And over time, they usually do that as a preconceived notion that people will be able to buy in more and have more shares to offer at a lower price. So obviously, you can buy all this stuff for a cheaper price. Like, yeah, that's, it's like going to the Dollar Tree versus, Walgreens. Everything's $1 versus whatever price they want to give you. This one is looking good. It's got some green volume there. Yes, it is. 50 MA, 200 MA. Look at that. Man, I'm blind. Well, I am on my phone, so I apologize. So that looks good. It's coming up over the 50 MA. So that's a really great sign that it's going to have a longer trend up. And it's about to cross over that 200 MA as well. Yes, definitely. I'm definitely going to be looking at that one. This one already ran. No. Not seeing anything going on here, but it ran. Looks like a breakout. Breakout higher. And yeah. Interesting. The 50 MA is above the 200 MA, so that is a signal for a longer term uptrend. This crashed down quite a lot today. This one went up. So, where's the party at? We're gonna look at the first one, TTNP, that's Titan Pharma. That was the one with the double bottom support. Yeah, look at this daily chart. They've been coming down. Oh yeah, there was definitely reverse split here. 1 for 6. Okay. And since then, it's just hasn't really started to recover up until this year. Had a nice little drop in September. Yep, there was that split. 1 for 30. So that takes one share and makes them into 30 shares at a lower price. If it was 30 for one, it would take 30 shares and make them into one share at a higher price. Those are the ratios. So this daily chart is looking like it's not quite ready to break out yet. Check out the 4-hour chart. We got a lot of nice volume picking in. Wow, look at this. That was the split right there. See how it went from like 10 cents to $4.68. Now it started just holding on in there. Now we've got some good buying volume coming in. So on the 4-hour chart, it's looking like a cross on the MACD. Let me check the hour. Yeah, we're definitely going to come down just a little bit before we can start taking off again. We are very, let's check out the buying here, around 270, 253, pretty much just as equal as selling, but you know, that can change at any point. And obviously it's kind of selling off right now. We did have one of the worst market days, I think, this year so far, but it's only been, you know, a few weeks. I would say it'll come down to this 392, 388. Quite possibly we could come down to, yeah, we should come down to this 388. If it doesn't continue up, then I would grab it somewhere around here. 30-minute. So, it looks like we'll be coming down just a little bit further. The 200 MA, which is the white line right here, and the 150 MA, which is the dark blue line on my Webull, how I have it set up. It's looking like it should come down to that 388. If we come under here, then I'll grab it even cheaper, but we should be going on a little bit more of a downtrend, which would confirm that this isn't ready to break through those clouds yet. Yeah, that was kind of just like a little bitty run. But, I mean, we are stuck here at this double bottom support, because now, you know, this is where the stock price is. So, really, it can either stay around this price or go higher or drop lower. But seeing as we've got a lot of buying volume going in the last 2 weeks, I'd say this might have a nice little run here pretty soon. Definitely within the next month, for sure. So I will definitely keep a watch on this. I'd say 347 is the daily 25-day MA, and the 50 is at 340. So pretty much, if you can get it around there when it comes down, I think this would be a good play in the next few weeks. And here, when we start to bust through this cloud, probably be pretty nice. Because this split right here, usually the notion is that they want to get back up to this level. I think there was one more back here, wasn't there? Oh yeah, there it is. So the split happened in December. So I would say that they're estimating the stock price to at least come here. And over time, yeah, I'd say it'll probably come to here. This one, I made a cup. This is pretty much, it would have kept going up, but, probably their revenue and with the split stock probably screw that up. I'd say right here. Then I'm gonna check analysis. This says it's on the hold, low price target, and the resistance line is at 449, 450. So basically, if this thing can hit, you know, stay up over this resistance line, which it hit and rejected. So literally, it's like sitting close to the resistance line. Here's the resistance right here. Hit the resistance line, rejected it, hit the resistance line again. So it's definitely trying to pop through there. At some point, it's going to. I'd say we have amazing support, you know, at this $3 level. I mean, we've hit it several times for 2 months now. So we're either gonna break out of this little box here, either up or down, and I'm gonna assume up, because the red 25 MA, 50 MA, the 100 MA, the 150, and the 200 are all going in upward trend signals. So we're definitely going to be popping through this very soon. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Subscribe, like, comment, share. I definitely want to hear from other traders on what they think, what are some ways they look up the stocks they're doing. And definitely check out our Discord server, Phoenix Trading. It is a phenomenal group of people and traders. We elevate each other on all different kinds of levels, not only with gaining our financial independence, but just having a group of like-minded people who care about each other, and we are growing by the day. I and others will be able to help you with your goals more effectively, and there are a ton of benefits with this group that will empower you to make more informed decisions. Now, our benefits include, obviously the private Discord, daily and weekly watch lists, access to my personal penny and stock screener results, access to all of my private market research, due diligence, and technical analysis, and just learning how to become a better, more self-sufficient trader, because really that's the goal, right? Also daily live Q&A with me, technical analysis, and we gain insight on plays once usually during the day, and then again later in the evening to prepare for the next day. So if you're looking to gain financial independence, freedom, growth in your life, and maybe even some good friends and some good times, come check us out. Patreon.com/PhoenixEvolution.